Hey guys, Kaiju Guy here, and today I'll be doing my 12th episode of Kaiju Talk. Now, right then, you guys would be wondering what in the world is Kaiju Talk. Now, Kaiju Talk is basically me talking about different kaiju in the Godzilla franchise. For example, Anguirus, Baragons, kaiju like that. And I'm going to do it in the order the films go. What I mean by that is for example, Anguirus, which appeared in Godzilla Gigan, and then Mothra, who appeared in Godzilla vs. Mothra in the Showa era, and then King Ghidorah, who appeared in Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. So I'm gonna go like that. Now, what I'm really gonna talk about with you guys in this Kaiju Talk thing is let me tell you guys now what I'm gonna talk about. So first, I'm just gonna tell you guys like a brief introduction of the kaiju. What's my opinion on it, if it's like my most favorite, or if it's okay in the middle, or like stuff like that. And then I'm going to tell you guys his data. Now, not his exact data. What I mean by that is if the kaiju is like 69 feet tall, I'm not gonna tell you guys he's 69 feet tall. Instead, I'm just gonna tell you guys if he's like massive, like what I mean by that is like if he's like towering Godzilla, or if he's a little shorter than Godzilla, or half the size of Godzilla. Then I'm going to tell you guys like how he looked in the Godzilla 2014 franchise, which I think it's the most interesting thing of the kaiju data. Now, in the part where I'm going to talk about how he looked in the Godzilla 2014 franchise, basically I'm going to tell you guys my opinion on the kaiju's origin, his size, how he looked like, and like the stuff like that, like how he'd be in the Godzilla 2014 franchise. Similar to what I did to Mechagodzilla very recently and King Ghidorah like a little while back. So basically, I'm gonna post this picture up, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences from that picture. It's gonna be how he looked in their point of view, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences of that picture and how he looked in my opinion. So the 12th episode of Kaiju Talk will be on Gigan. So as always, I'm gonna tell you guys my opinion on Gigan and a brief intro of him. So Gigan appeared in the Showa and Millennium series, and in the Showa series he first appeared in the film Godzilla vs. Gigan, where he is this cyborg / alien kaiju, and he teamed up with King Ghidorah to defeat Godzilla and Anguirus, but they just escaped because Godzilla. I haven't seen the film in a long time, so I don't really remember what happened, but I think Gigan and King Ghidorah escaped. And then Gigan reappears in Godzilla vs. Megalon, and this time Gigan teams up with Megalon to defeat Godzilla and Jet Jaguar, and in this film, Gigan and Megalon escape. So Gigan also appears in the Millennium series, and Gigan in the Millennium series appeared in the film Godzilla Final Wars. So in this film, Gigan is a kaiju / cyborg created from the Exilians. And Gigan also has this whole story behind him where like Mothra defeated Gigan, and then I think the Exilians captured Gigan or something, and then Gigan reawakens and starts destroying the city, and well, he destroys the city in present day, but he fought Mothra a really long time ago. So he starts destroying the city, and then he goes to Godzilla awakens, and he goes to destroy Godzilla, but obviously Godzilla kills him. So after Gigan died, the Exilians kind of upgraded Gigan into the Chainsaw Gigan, and then Chainsaw Gigan appeared in the final battle where he refought Mothra, and eventually Gigan and Mothra died in a weird way, and then it was left with Godzilla and Monster X and so on. Yeah, basically Monster X turned into Kaiser Ghidorah, but that's off topic. So anyway, so my opinion on Gigan is that I think he is a awesome monster. I love his design. He just looks amazing. The hooks, the this image I brought up in this I guess this incarnation of Gigan doesn't have the what's it called, the buzzsaw, yeah, the buzzsaw, but again, Gigan has the buzzsaw and the wings. He just looks amazing, and he is one of my top 5 monsters. I just love Gigan. But I do have a little bit nitpicks about Gigan, and that is that I wish the Final Wars Gigan was a little bit more powerful, because Mothra killed him. Really, Mothra killed him. Yeah, I think Gigan was in his upgraded version and Mothra killed him. Yeah, I think Gigan should, in the Final Wars version, especially the upgraded one, should be more powerful. So let's move on to Gigan's superpowers. So let's move on to Gigan's superpowers. So as I already told you, Gigan appeared in the Showa and Millennium series. So in the Showa series, Gigan didn't have any like real superpowers, but he did really have like really great physical strength. He was able to like overpower Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Gigan. And even the Godzilla Tower was an advantage to him. So again, Gigan really overpowered Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Gigan. But in the Millennium series, Gigan does have the laser beam ability, but he was overpowered by Godzilla. So yeah, I think Gigan should have a little bit more superpowers, and like yeah. I think he needs to be a little bit more powerful against Godzilla. So I forgot to mention all of the Millennium Gigan superpowers. So the Millennium Gigan can fire the laser beam. He can fly. He has the hooks, the claws. I mean the claw feet, and the pincer tail. And the Millennium Gigan can also like shoot these discs, like these really sharp discs, out of his chest, and I think they can do like really heavy damage to Gigan's enemies. And oh yeah, Gigan can also shoot these like wire things out of his hooks, and they can like strangle an enemy, Gigan's enemy, like he did to Godzilla in Gigan's first fight against Godzilla. Next, let's talk about how massive Gigan is. So in the Showa series, I think Gigan is about like 60 to 70 meters tall, including his horn, because I think Gigan was a little bit taller than Godzilla. In the Millennium series, I think Gigan is like about the same height as Godzilla, which would mean he's like about 100 to like 120 meters tall, or he could be like 80 to 100 meters tall. In my opinion, I think Gigan's size is perfect. If Gigan is too tall compared to Godzilla, I think he would be a little bit too skinny, and if he's too short compared to Godzilla, I think he'll look a little bit too chubby and fat. And last but not least, let's talk about how Gigan might look in the legendary Godzilla 2014 trilogy. So I pulled this image up mainly because I think he looks like almost exactly of how I think Gigan should look in the Godzilla 2014 trilogy. So yeah, I have to say that I have no differences of how I think Gigan should look and how this image represents my thought. So, what I think Gigan's origin should be in the Godzilla 2014 trilogy is that I think Gigan should be a mutated Muto. And what I mean by that is that he's a Muto that is mutated by a nuclear bomb. And he got more, he's like this kinda more energized, more powerful, upgraded Muto, basically. So if I have to explain the his entire metamorphosis, it should go like this. He hatches from his egg. He builds his cocoon. now he's still a Muto, but so when he's a Muto, he's like building his cocoon. He hatches from his cocoon, and now he's a Muto, and then somehow he gets more energy, and maybe some kind of nuclear bomb got hit, and he absorbed all of the energy from the nuclear bomb, and he turned into Gigan, and he fights Godzilla. Or it could also be that this might be like the final stage of the Muto. What I mean by that is that in the film the Mutos were defeated by Godzilla, and maybe this is like the grandfather form of the Muto. Basically, if the Muto wasn't defeated by Godzilla, it would turn into this. Maybe that could also be an origin of the Gigan. Now, talking about superpowers, I would say go to the realistic direction, and he is a mutated Muto, so it should be related to electricity. So I would suggest a really, really powerful electromagnetic pulse. And that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.